want to show you how easy it is to wind a bobbin using Charlotte's Fusible web from Superior Threads. Again, when you do fusible applique using Charlotte's Fusible web, you can either run it through your needle, or you can wind it on your bobbin and use it through your bobbin. That's the way I usually choose to do, because I don't have to worry about changing my needle, and it's quick and easy to do. When you look at the Charlotte's Fusible web, you're going to notice that it looks a little bit different from a typical thread. It's made out of nylon, and it's got many filaments in it. And the beauty of that is that each one of those filaments, when it melts, gives you good adhesion. So you've got a lot better sticking power with this than with even other fusible threads. Other fusible threads, you've got to use a lot more. I've heard people who say they have to do a zigzag stitch to get enough of it on. With this, all you have to do is a single straight stitch, and you've got enough staying power once it melts. It's also not a twisted thread, so it's going to come apart pretty easily. If you look here, I can separate those all into fibers. And that's okay. That's what you want, because you want all those many little fibers to melt and hold your fabric pieces together. But when you go to wind it, you don't have to do anything special. You're going to wind it just as if it was an ordinary spool of thread. So I'm going to put it on my spool pin. I'm going to wind it around the little tension adjustment, wind it around my bobbin, and then this machine has a wonderful feature. All I have to do is hit this, and it's going to take off. I don't have to hold my foot on any pedal. So as I stick that, it's going to go. You notice, because it doesn't stretch or do anything special, again, it's just like a normal thread. I'll let it go off. I'll take my thread and bring it over here to the cutting tool. I've got it cut, and I've got a nice bobbin ready to go. One word of advice: once you get your spool wound with the fusible thread, make sure that when you're done with your project for the day, you take your spool of thread, you take your bobbin, you put those together someplace, maybe in a little Ziploc bag or something. You don't want to accidentally sew another project using this pretty white pearly thread. You don't want to have it fuse until you're ready for it to fuse. That's how easy it is to wind a bobbin using Charlotte's Fusible web from Superior Threads.